Hey,
what's poppin', culeros?
Alright, it's a new day, and we are at the shop. Ken?
Alright.
Let me get this fan. It's hot out here, guys. It's hot out here. I'm leaving that little one on. Y'all don't have to deal with that one. Anyways, this is oh, check out the valve cover. So we're painting last night. Got it drying over here, looks pretty good. Put some clear coat on it later. But shout out to Jackspania. We got ourselves a nice looking battery relocation kit. I'll show you where it goes. And this came in what, yesterday?
Yesterday, yeah.
We're waiting for Speed Factory's fuel cell. It goes on the other side, but we'll show you that when it gets here. So this goes about right here, just like that. It's gonna mount up like that, and our battery will be able to go right here in front of the wheel. To do that, we have to bracket this around, which on this side, I don't know if you can see it that great, right there. We got 3 bolts that go to it that holds the traction bar in, so we're gonna have to take those out, put this in there, sandwich plate it, and then put those 3 bolts back in it so it can hold it in place. And on this side, we're gonna have to drill our 3 holes. And he provided us with hardware, so they're pretty long, and it's just gonna go through all the way, and it's gonna hold this mount, this puppy, and my traction bar all in one. So we're gonna, yeah, it's hot out here. We're trying to survive. It's like 107, and then we're in this freaking metal hanger, which doesn't help. I'll get this trash out the way. But yeah, Scrappy's sitting. It's looking pretty good. That's still Sean's valve cover for his B series. We're just using it right now. So
Good news is though, once the fuel system is here, well, this is just the fuel cell, we can go ahead, start actually mounting, measuring things out. We can go to Summit tomorrow, get us some fuel lines and some fittings.
This boy don't even know what he's saying. Yeah, so here in a minute, we're just letting traffic die and stuff. It's like 5:20 on the dot, so dead traffic. Anyways, here in a second, we're gonna head back to the house. We're gonna go grab my Civic, EK Civic K20. We're gonna bring that back over here tonight and get it ready for my K24. Go ahead and put my K24 in this weekend. And when we go get the car, hopefully the fuel cell will be there already, which it will be there already, because that's the whole point of us coming over here first and doing this. But yeah, shout out to Jackspania. We're gonna put this together, see how that mounts up, see how that looks, see how it goes, and yeah, we need some sponsors around here, don't we, Ken?
Yeah.
I think every car here, we got Jackspania on just about everything. Look, check it out, Jack. Jackspania. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and put that up, see how it goes.
Hopefully it's not a bitch.
Nah, I don't think so. What's going on? Sorry for the fan. It's hot in here. We do live in Texas and it's the middle of the summer. But got some cool stuff going on at the shop today. I just come over to stuff you already know. Got Kevin over here. Kevin, say hi to the camera.
Hey.
This dude is ugly. Anyways, we got Kevin over here cleaning out Scrappy. As you know, maybe in any of the old videos. Have I ever posted it in any of the old videos? Oh snap, you weren't supposed to see that. Oh. Alright, so anyways, Scrappy's getting cleaned out. We're gonna go ahead and try to finish her up as much as we can. This car is now staying all motor. It's not, oh man. This car is now staying all motor. It's not turboed anymore. We're gonna just keep it all motor, B series, see what we could do with that. But we got something new. Serenity Motorsports now has a drift car. It is a 2004 350Z. That will now be in the channel. We got drifting stuff coming up. There's a bunch of cool events that are always around here. We're not gonna sleep on the Honda stuff. We're still gonna do the K20 stuff and all that good stuff. Like I said, this one right here is now B series all motor, so we're gonna try to get it going. It's actually kind of already like ready to go. Look at this, man. These are cheap mounts. Don't quote me like that. Oh, like these are cheap mounts. Don't get me wrong. But look at the fucking bushing. Probably like 2 months. Probably like 2 months of that. The bushing just corroded itself in there. Me and Kevin have some good goodies coming for it soon. We have some pistons and rods coming up.
Yup. We got obviously fuel system as well.
Oh yeah, we have the fuel system. The fuel system kind of already have some of it. We have an AM external pump that we got to mount underneath the car somewhere. And then I had a tank for the trunk because this car was supposed to be sport front wheel drive. So I had the little 5-gallon tank in the back. But now since all motor, we're just gonna do the small, I think it's like a 2-gallon. A small 2-gallon tank that sits right here. Right underneath it, and then it comes out from this hole. Right here. So we'll be filling up gas right here. But all the weight needs to stay in the front. Hey, try to move it. Try to see if you can move it. Look how light this thing is, guys.
I'm not moving it, bro, because I'm not gonna stop it. It's on the hill.
It's in gear. No, not like move it. Like pick it up from the rear and do it like I did.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Bounce it. Well, this thing is just super light. Just put it that way. Just put it that way. It's super light, and it's still not done being like gutted up. Look how beat up it is back here. Ew. I don't know what happened. The last owner did that. But we painted the inside trim black. Looks way better than it used to. It was all nasty, corroded, and
it looked like it had mold on it.
yeah.
It was man. You should have some of those clips because I'm pretty sure we got some of those clips.
Oh yeah, if we do, I'll post it in, or I'll put it in right now. If I don't, I'm sorry. This video is just gonna keep on going. But yeah, if you don't remember this, it's nothing crazy. It just has Honda S300 right there. It's got a hybrid racing short shifter, and we have a dash, but we just haven't put it in there yet. Kevin just got done vacuuming it up because we haven't been out here in like a month. We've been just sleep. This after I get on the floor and stuff, I'm gonna wash it up and we'll get some more clips of that, get some B-rolls. But let's go ahead and wash these things up.
Alright, so we're here. Obviously, we just got done washing the cars.
Well, Scrappy is nice and clean. Hopefully soon the white will be resprayed. I have my boy Sean. Y'all know Sean. He's been here before. I'm gonna have him try to paint the car white, and then we're finna get a we're about to get a 3-piece front end for it, and obviously we want that painted too. So
yeah, he hasn't told y'all yet, but we are planning on getting ITVs. He's gonna run a ITV setup.
Okay, chill out. The 350Z is clean. This, if y'all want to see it on the floor, actual like setup. I don't know why they went, or they did the trim white. I don't know if they did it on purpose or they just found a 350Z with white trim and they needed trim on the side skirt. But I'm gonna trim black that. I might do that tonight if everything dries fast, because I'm not gonna sit there and take them off and try to paint them. I'm just gonna paint them on the car because it's a drift car, and you treat it like a drift car. So just tape it all up real good. But yeah, that's the 350Z. Looks pretty good. It's new build to the channel, new car to the channel. Obviously, it is a drift car, and when I say drift car, I mean it's like literally supposed to be our drift car. So we're not gonna be working on it as much. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to rip it apart and rebuild it, do none of that stuff. I'm literally just trying to drive it. I bought this car to be a driver car. That way we can drive it and we can learn how to drift in it. See how the drifting world is. Always wanted to get into it. So, and also, if y'all still watch us, thank you. And also, we are going to be starting our podcast in about a month and a half. So we'll say 2 months. Within 2 months, our podcast will be up and running, and we're just gonna get everybody from the DFW and talk to them, talk about their builds, talk about the cars that they've had, talk about the cars that they do have. They're drifters, draggers, street cars, style guys. You know, see what's,
You know, get a little community going.
yeah, get a little community, get the community together more like, and so everybody can hear everybody's story and see where everybody's coming from. Because I mean, especially in the import world, DFW, we're kind of weak on the import world. There's just like, it's not like, you know, everywhere else. So, oh man, that hybrid racing short shifter looks good. But
You know what else? What else looks good?
what? Dang, I tell you what. All right, guys, I know for sure this thing is not perfect. It's not perfect at all. I can see imperfections in the paint, all the above, but it's just scrappy, and it's kind of like a, let's just make it look way better than it did. So this thing looks way better than I thought it was gonna turn out. Look at that. That looks good. Oh, bam, bam, bam. Check that out. So, so we also finally got that package that we were talking about, and it is a PLM front mount fuel cell. Yeah. Front mount fuel cell. It's a 2 gallon. Holds 2 gallons of gas. We'll fill up right here, and yeah, we're gonna run the lines. Just keep it short, simple. Put the pump right here because we have an external pump. It's not gonna go inside the tank. It's gonna be outside of the tank. And yeah, that thing looks so good. I think it looks mean like that. But we also got one more thing to show you. Sorry about that light. It's for over here. We also got one more thing to show you, and it's the finished product of the battery box, or the battery relocate kit. It's not a box, but it's from Jackspania Racing. If you haven't already, go check it out. Very affordable things, and all the products look great. This is the way it sits. I'll go ahead and take the battery off and show you guys how we officially mounted it up. The way I was showing you the steps is the way we did it. It's super simple, super easy. You can see on this side. There they go right there. So
I'll tell you what, it has some washers. I don't know if you can see them, but it has washers, and they were a bitch to get in there.
Yeah, we sandwich plated some washers, and yeah, they were not easy to get in. But before we take that battery off and do all that, let me show you over here. Hold on, let me get the light. So the Speed Factory, no wait, this is not Speed Factory.
PLM.
PLM. The PLM fuel cell was actually super easy and super simple to mount up. Literally 2 bolts, 10 millimeters. Goes on the top of one of your side brackets for your amber corner light, and then 110 right there, which you can get to, but these right here from over time, it was like kind of folded, so I just cut it a little bit. And yeah, that's it. That's literally it. And hold, that boy's not going anywhere. We're gonna be able to 60 foot like no other. What do you think, Ken?
We found a dep on everyone.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this battery off and show y'all how we mounted it up all the way. Alright. Kenny went ahead and took off that battery for us. And just check that out. Those 3 bolts, I mounted it from the back because they have there's 3 threads that are in this exact order on the back side. Those are threaded. So came on this side just like this, pretty much. I'm missing one, but don't worry about that. Hit the camera. So they're threaded. So I went ahead on this side, put the bracket here, put 3 bolts. It was mounted, it was sturdy, it was not moving. Then I came on this side and just drilled 3 holes. Boom, boom, boom. Made them big enough. And the 3 big old bolts that I showed you that Jackspania sent with us, slid them right through. And sandwich plated my traction bar. If you don't have a traction bar, you won't have this problem. But sandwich plated my traction bar and that mount plate together. Loctited it. And you know, went ham on the ratchet wrench. Tightened her up. This is the back end to it. There's literally just this end right here. You screw to the bottom, and this is the top bracket to hold the battery down. Looks pretty good, and it's sturdy. Got all the parts up here for Scrappy. The lower traction bar mounts, fuel pump, Honda, AM fuel pressure regulator, fuel rail, and some lines we had laying around. Check and see if those work. We'll see what we can do with them. But this is Scrappy, guys. It's officially mounted to.
Introduced?
Introduce what?
The car.
Oh yeah, introduce the car.
Have we introduced the car yet?
Yeah, the car's been introduced.
Oh.
Dang, Kenny, so you were right. Dang, this is a down ass fool. Dang, you were right. We never officially have introduced Scrappy to YouTube.
So
she's definitely been posted on like IG and stuff, but never really been introduced to YouTube. So, dang, I guess let's go ahead and do a little intro.
Alright. Check this out, y'all. This is
Hold on.
General has been sitting for a while. If you like.
Oh yeah, technically, yeah. I explained it right. But yeah, so we've basically just got this thing gutted out. It's cut up minor. Still needs to be cut up a little bit. I'm thinking it weighs dead on about 2,000 pounds or 1,900 as is. That's like as is what it looks like right now. Still need more things, but yeah. So this is Scrappy. This is whatever we find or whatever we have left over, which was the whole B series motor. We all went K series. This used to be in Chris's Del Sol, and Chris went K series. I'm K series. James is K series, or he has a K car. Kevin is new to the fleet, but he also has a K car. So this thing was kind of just sitting in the back, and we're like, what the heck? We can't just do nothing about it. So this is Scrappy, all motor race car, and it is a team build. It's like we all fund it. We all try to fund it as much as we can, and yeah, we're probably all gonna be driving it. We're gonna teach Kenny how to drive in it, teach him how to launch, test. You know, you gotta test the light, baby. But yeah, this is a track car only. So I'm sorry. Go ahead and go on what you were about to say to it. You young buck.
Right. So lost my train of thought. I don't know where we at, but check this out. We already explained this.
Yeah. So all weight is in the front now. Exactly how you want it for an all motor car.
I remember now. So, update on where we at. We were saying, hey, once we get the fuel cell, we're gonna go and we're gonna get the fittings and lines. We have not gone. We have line.
Might work, might not work,
but
we'll see.
We thought that the fittings on the fuel cell was gonna be smaller, but they ended up being -12. We don't have any -12. None of us run -12.
I only have -10 stuff around here, and that's what that is. So if I was thinking maybe we could find a -12, step down to -10 and run it like that, But I don't know. We'll see what's up. I think that's how we're gonna do it. But
That's really where we're at now. We're just trying to figure out fittings.
also, me and Kevin are gonna do the good justice of going to Pick and Pull, finding a Honda CRV, and ripping the block out, just the bottom end block only, and switching it over before.
You know, do a little switcheroos.
There's a little switcheroo. Just switch it over before a tune, cause this car runs and drives and everything. We've already started it up and we've driven on it, but for an all motor build, you want this thing to be like perfect. You know, as when it comes to balancing the motors, these motors are all balanced together, which means the cranks with the pistons and the rods are all in the block when the block is being balanced. So this has a B20 crank in it, which didn't have a lot of miles on it, but we put that in with new bearings and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's not balanced the way it's supposed to be. So yeah, it does run and stuff, but I don't want to sit here and try to put all this RPM on it. Try to put as much power as we can through it with E85, and then first pass or two passes, something happens to where it just doesn't want to work anymore, and then we gotta tear it apart, and it's like, oh,
we already knew that was gonna happen.
yeah, exactly. So I'm just trying to be on the safe side, and I'm gonna go and just try to find a bone stock B20 block from a Pick and Pull or a local junkyard. I'd rather do it from the Pick and Pulls because you can go back there and you can actually like pick and pull. So we'll probably do that in about like the next week or so. I think we should do that this weekend.
I think we should too. We just gotta go prepare because there's no shade out there. It's literally just a junkyard.
Yep. So yeah, we'll probably end up going to do that, and whenever we do that, we'll vlog it. We'll vlog the whole thing, the whole trip to Pick and Pull and everything, so y'all can see the car that we're gonna get it from and all the above. But man, to be honest, that's it for the night. This is actually I made two outros. I made two outros tonight right now. It's funny. I made the outro for this car because I'm the worst and I forget to make outros for videos.
Happens.
And I made the outro for this car because I'm the worst and I forgot to make the outro.
But important thing is we're doing it, and y'all should go ahead, like, subscribe.
Don't forget to comment.
Yeah, you know, share with your friends, with your family.
Share with your friends and your family. Hit the comment.
You feel me? All the people trying to get into Hondas, you know, just, you know, go check it out.
Go check it out. No, man, I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. And Kevin,
peace.